Hello, students, parents, and guardians. This is Ms. Doyle, your assistant head of school. I hope you find this video informative as you learn more about North Carolina's end-of-course exams as they apply to your particular student. For those of you who have attended public school previously, I'm confident you are already familiar with a very similar concept, EOGs or end-of-grade exams. EOCs are very much the same, and our high school students take these in Math 1, Math 3, English 2, and Biology. The schedule for the 2019 end-of-course exams is as follows. On Wednesday, June 5th, students enrolled in Math 3 will take their EOC. On Thursday, June 6th, LSA will host the English 2 EOC for most sophomores. On Friday, June 7th, students enrolled in Math 1 will take their EOC. And finally, on Monday, June 10th, students in Biology will take their EOC. Each exam begins promptly at 8:30 a.m., so students should continue to arrive to school during exam days between 7:45 and 8. Students are not permitted to enter EOC rooms late, so please make every effort to have your student on campus early. All regular time students have up to 4 hours to take each exam, with the exception of Biology. Students in Bio have a maximum of 3 hours to take their test. Students may be dismissed if they finish earlier, but not before 2.5 hours. Once students have finished their exams and been dismissed, they will be asked to leave the building. Families are responsible for coordinating rides as students finish their EOCs. Please strongly encourage your students to take as much time as they need. We don't want anyone rushing so that they can be dismissed early from their exams. EOC exams are in lieu of final exams and are worth 20% of the student's final grade. EOC exams are graded by the state, and families will receive EOC score reports with their final report cards, with the exception of those enrolled in Math 3. This is a new end-of-course exam, and therefore LSA will not receive score reports for this particular test until the fall. As a result, students in this course will also take a teacher-made final exam modeled after their upcoming state exam. The students' teacher-made final exam for Math 3 will count as their final exam grade for end-of-year report cards. Students taking the Math 1 EOC will have up to 4 hours to take the exam. The test has 60 questions total. Of the 60 questions, there are 18 questions where students may not use a calculator. 12 questions in this section are open-ended and 6 are multiple choice. The remaining 42 questions allow the use of a calculator. Students may bring their own, or the school will provide one. Parents of Math 1 or Math 3 students can help support their children at home by using Khan Academy videos found online for free, or may review the released exam found on the North Carolina Department of Public Instruction website under released forms. The English 2 EOC contains fiction, nonfiction, and poetry readings. Based on these readings, students will answer multiple choice questions about the main idea, subject, figurative language, literary devices, supporting details, and the author's opinion. They will also need to write 3 constructed responses, 1 for fiction, 1 for poetry, and 1 for nonfiction. Students will need to answer the prompt, create an argument, choose a minimum of 2 pieces of evidence or quotes to support their argument, and explain how these quotes support their argument. Parents can help students prepare for the English 2 EOC exam using newsela.com. Students can practice writing constructed responses and answering questions about nonfiction. Additionally, for Mrs. Ringler's students, sophomores should use the EOC preparation resources, which can be found under the About section on her Google Classroom website. The Biology EOC exam consists of the following 4 curriculum areas: structure and function of living organisms, ecosystems, evolution and genetics, and molecular biology. Mrs. Endres and Miss Rathjen encourage students to prepare for the Biology EOC by reviewing their content vocab, mastering key concepts, reviewing and redrawing old diagrams, and reviewing previous unit exams and playing practice games. Parents and students, please reach out to your student's specific course teacher with any further questions regarding end-of-course exams. The LSA staff would like to wish everyone a successful testing season. If we do not see you beforehand, please have a safe and restful summer.